And now, Living Well with LDS Hospital.
So excited to be joined now by Lupe Cruz, who is a certified nurse midwife over at LDS Hospital, and she is talking about a subject that I actually asked you this question. I feel like everyone out there wonders, what is my deadline for having babies? I don't know if I'm done, and I keep being nervous. Am I getting close to an age where I would need to be done? So let's talk about the dreaded advanced maternal age. What qualifies as that?
Well, technically advanced maternal age is 35 and older.
So what does that mean if someone's of advanced maternal age?
Well, you're born with a certain number of eggs. Every woman is born with that number of eggs. So those, you don't make more throughout your life. So the older you get, the older those eggs get. So it puts you just in a little bit of a higher risk bracket. That being said, a lot of people have babies after the age of 35, in their 30s, you know, up into the 40s, and it puts you a little bit more at risk. We do more testing on you, more monitoring. But I've
So when you say at risk, am I at risk or is my child at risk? Who's at risk?
So both. When a woman gets pregnant at an older age, they are more at risk for gestational diabetes, gestational hypertension, having a baby early, and that puts the baby at risk. And those conditions also put the baby at risk. So it's a little bit more risky, but you know, then again, we do have younger women that also have those conditions.
So when you see a pregnant woman coming in, is it more based on the woman's health, the mother's health, or the mother's age?
That is also another thing, is you want to take it on a case-by-case basis. The mother's health has a huge thing to do with it, because you know, if we have women that have pre-existing conditions and they're younger, they're going to be more at risk than someone who's 35 and is healthy.
So 35 is that magical number when I am thinking, what is the time? So in your experience, has that truly been the number, and why is that the number? Why is that the age?
Well, and you know, I'm a little bit more flexible with it, because sometimes I get women that have, they get pregnant at 34, they have their baby at 35, and it's not really that much more risky. I kind of tell women, you know, you want to make sure that the placenta is still functioning properly in that last trimester. We want to make sure that they stay healthy, that they eat well, that they exercise, and that's good for their body, for their baby's bodies. You want to have them take their prenatal vitamins, the folic acid. All of that it all adds to it.
And it can all help. So I've got a question for you. Is there a way that someone can come in, say they're of advanced maternal age, and they're wanting one more baby, their family's not complete, or their first baby they're wanting to have? Is there a way they can come in and get tested before getting pregnant to see if they are at more risk?
Some of the things that they can do are the genetic counseling, the genetic testing, and it will check them for chromosomal markers so that we can see if their babies are more at risk for those kinds of conditions. But as far as seeing if the baby has a Down syndrome, or if they have a higher chance of Down syndrome, that's what we look at with the advanced maternal age. When you hit that 35, your chance of having a baby with Down syndrome increases 3 times.
Well, you were saying, I mean, these numbers were incredible. It goes from being 1 in 900 to 1 in 350.
Right. Right, and that's it. From at 30, 1 in 900, 35, 1 in 350. At 45, it's like 1 in 35.
So it really does increase the risk for that.
Right about then is when we see this kind of a slope, a gradual slope, and then right at 35, it kind of goes a little bit steeper of a slope.
But still, a healthy child. A healthy child, you can get pregnant. So you're saying my deadline isn't as close.
Right.
I don't need to make a decision today. Taylor's watching and thinking, this is not going to happen, lady. But I think it's going to happen. Thank you so much, Lupe, for being
You're
here.
welcome.
For more information on this, visit ldshospital.org/healthyliving. Brian, do you think I should have another baby?